What's up YouTube, Infestation here with another one of those kind of videos. Today I want to talk about to you guys my personal top 10 favorite spells of the format, or top 10 best spells of the format. This is my personal opinion. You guys are probably all going to have different spells. You guys may have some of these in your top list because, you know, some of them are really obvious what is the top spells. But for the most part, my top 10 is probably a little different than yours because it's always different than everybody's. It's your personal list. The only way you'd have it very similar is if you literally just looked at my list, copied it, and then like changed it around. So before we get started with my top 10, I wanted to give you guys some honorable mentions. I want to say Card Destruction is an honorable mention because of its ability to be used in Infernities, its ability to be used in Dark World, and being a win condition in the deck. I also want to give it in that note, I also want to give a honorable mention to Infernity Launcher, because Infernity Launcher is also another win condition of Infernities, but I don't have it here just because. I also want to say Miracle Fusion is the only thing that keeps heroes viable, so that's an honorable mention. But none of those made the top 10 list, that's why they're mentions. So for number 10, I have Rekindling. And why do I have Rekindling? In the OCG, 3-axis Fire Fist still tops till this day right now. It's still topping, and the only reason they win is because of Rekindling, pretty much. Sure, Chicken helps a lot, but, you know, Rekindling just gives them Rekindling, Synchro, or XYZ plays. It's just crazy. Late game, it makes your pushes insanely good. You can use it on Lavals too, but Lavals are so irrelevant right now. But Rekindling is what makes 3-axis Fire Fist. Sure, of course, it's not the only thing that helps them, guys, but it just gives them the late game push. You draw that late game, and you're pretty much winning if they can't stop it. For number 9, I have One Day of Peace. It got limited the last ban list because of Gishki FTK. Not because anything else, but because Gishki FTK. Okay, so I think it's number 9 in my list because it stops OTKs, and that is really important right now, this format. Stopping OTKs, you look at the top 3 decks of the format, Evil Swarm, Prophecy, and Dragon Rulers, and they all have that amazing OTK push. You really just want to stop it. And what I like about One Day is you can literally just play One Day of Peace, draw your one card, and then just you don't have to do anything else. You could set back row to stop them, whatever they do. You know, like whatever they do, like they can do anything and you can stop it, but you don't have to because you know you're not going to be able to take battle damage, so it's all good, you know. But for the most part, you're going to want to set up some defense, or just don't play anything at all if your deck doesn't play traps. Maybe set a bluff or two. I don't know, but I would recommend playing this in many decks. If you don't have it much protection, I recommend playing One Day of Peace. So yeah, number 8, I have Book of Moon, and I actually really do like Book of Moon this format. I'm running it in all my decks. Okay, it's Book of Moon is better than Dark Hole this format, and I don't have any staples up here in this list. Book of Moon is a staple, quote unquote, but it's not really anymore at 1. It used to be at 2, but I don't know. Oh, well, it used to, yeah, but back then I know that 2 was a really slow times. But for now, where you have OTK pushes, Book of Moon is still fantastic because it's a quick play. Okay, so they go Dragon Ruler, you Book of Moon one of them. Preferably the one with less defense. You can run it over. Next turn, the other one gets back to their hand, and they're gonna have to waste some resources. Remember, guys, that Dragon Rulers are insane, but they do run out of resources. So yeah, after they go into, you know, late game mode, it's pretty much they lose if they don't have anything really. But for like most decks, I guess. But Book of Moon is so good. It stops OTK. It stops OTKs. It stops synchroing. It stops XYZ plays. It stops direct damage. It protects your monsters. Like, let's say you attack, they deprison, you chain Book of Moon. Like, your monster's gonna be safe. So I'm telling you, Book of Moon is actually a really good card. Like, I don't know why people aren't playing it as much. Personally, I do play it, but that's just me. I'm not a fantastic player. Like, I'm a decent player, I guess. But I'm not like, you know, Billy Break status type thing. I'm not Simon He either. I don't mark cards. Enough with that. I'm not even gonna get into that. So yeah, I mean, pretty much Book of Moon is just really good. Fire Formation Tenki I do have next at number 7, because Fire Formation Tenki is monster. I'm just gonna give a quick explanation. It's amazing in Fire Fist. It's good in Bujin or War Gods, and it's great in Constellars. Those are really good decks, and it's their searcher, and they have 3 of it. It's probably gonna get hit, in my opinion, this September, which is already 2 months away. It's pretty crazy. So number 6, I have Necrovalley, because if your deck does not play field spell, then you do not need your graveyard like some decks. I cannot name any at the moment, but like some decks you could just don't need it that much. Like, let's say Evil Swarms, you can set out your Kirkion and you play Necrovalley, and you're gonna be goody, whatever that means. You're gonna do it pretty decent. I don't know, that's just me. I like those creative kind of ideas. Like this guy at my locals plays Junk Quasar, and he plays Zombie World to stop dragon rulers, which is so good, cool. Like it stops every deck really, you know. But that's just random factoid. It doesn't stop dragon rulers at all. Well, yeah, it does because they can't banish dragons. But that's not the point. Necrovalley is a good card. Number 6. Number 5, I have Spellbook of Secrets because Spellbook of Secrets searches out any spellbook in the deck. It's at 3. I see this card getting hit to 2 or 1 as well. It searches out, after you do that big push, you can search out another Judgment Day and just continue to derp. You use Spellbook of Secrets into your master into tower, and that's already 3 searches off your Judgment Day first turn. It's not even fair. I just don't think it should be at 3 anymore. That's just my personal opinion as well. Number 4, Gold Sarcophagus. Yeah, Gold Sarcophagus. What does it do? Gold Sarcophagus, banish any elemental dragon, add a baby dragon, special summon a baby dragon, banish those 2 for a different dragon ruler, get your search off of the other card, and Dracosack, set 2, go. Oh, 2 tokens, go. And then 2 turns later, you get your blaster, you discard another card and blaster, pop a card on the field, and OTK. It's not fair, and it can be used in any deck. It's what makes it unfair. It's really good though. Like, don't get me wrong. It's good for slow roller decks. Like, you can banish your BLS or something and get it 2 turns later. Summon it. Just try to beat down for game, stuff like that. And yeah, that's number 4. Number 3, Infestation Pandemic. It's pretty much Evil Swarm's one of their better cards. Forbidden Dress is also, I would say, like, this is Infestation Pandemic / Forbidden Dress, but it's mostly just Infestation Pandemic. It's literally the forbidden lands for every card on the field. How ridiculous is that, guys? Like, so ridiculous. I don't know. I just think it's a lot better than more people give credit to it. Sure, it's not really a spell format, but rogue decks play it. Spellbook of Fate's a card, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's why I have Pandemic at number 3. Number 2 is Super Rejuvenation, and this is hard between picking this and Spellbook of Judgment, but I did pick Super Rejuvenation for number 2 for 3 reasons, or for no set amount of reasons. There's really a lot of reasons. 1, Super Rejuvenation, you don't even need to run 3 of it. I feel like you can run 2 of it, honestly. Sure, you want to see it more, but the thing is, after you do like 16,000 special summons, you draw 16,000 cards, and you deck out. I think you deck out if you can't keep drawing, if you chain too many Super Rejuves, and then it'll just be dead, and then your opponent can just draw, end turn, and you lose. So I really be careful with Super Rejuvenation. It can hurt you as much as it helps you, or if not more than it hurts you. Sure, it sets up your graveyard, but sometimes what if you draw like 3 baby dragons and 3 hand traps, and your hand is full of 3 hand traps, 3 baby dragons. Let's give a random example: Exploder Dragon and the Gold Sarcophagus. Like, what are you gonna discard? Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like it's a win more than it's a lose more than it is a win more card. So I have it at number 2, but it's insane. Like, it's gonna get hit though. Just pointing that out to you guys. It's gonna get hit. It's gonna get hit to 2 or 1, and it's not even gonna matter that much because it's just a good card to have, but you don't really need it, you know. Number 1, Spellbook of Judgment. If you guys did not see this coming, you guys are deaf because I just said it like 10 seconds ago. Spellbook of Judgment is insane. It's literally what made Prophecies good. Literally, they don't even need Priestess anymore. Like, that's how good the card is. There's Kaiku deck. It's literally Kaiku or any spellcaster. Just play Spellbook of Judgment. You have so much advantage that your opponent can't do anything. It's really ridiculous, guys. This card made Prophecy what it is today, and yeah, pretty much that's it, I guess. So let me know what you guys think is your top 10 spells. Make sure to leave that in the comment down below, or possibly even a video response. That'd be pretty cool. I'd watch it for sure. Probably not gonna get one, but you know, just in case. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure to let me know what kind of top 10 videos you guys want to hear me do, and that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had fun talking about it, and that's pretty much it. Infected Xenon signing out. Rate, comment, subscribe, guys. Peace.